Obviously today, Paintalks Podcast, we're back again. We have the Eagle. Yeah, we have a very special guest on today. Usually I don't like to go ahead and introduce our guest, but this is actually big drip, especially in the bodybuilding world in terms of just making waves and really just pioneering gym content as a whole. We have a really special guest today. Actually, I'm going to let you say who the man himself is today. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, bro. Dwayne Lati, IFBB Pro, bodybuilder, fitness model, online coach. Yeah, I do a bit of everything, I guess.
The list is long. Now, the list is very long. And of course, bro, thank you so much for pulling up today. And,
Thank you for having me, man.
Bro, no, honestly, and it's, again, like we said, the aim of the pod is to really just shine light on fitness as a whole, but also bring the conversation to the people now. Because a lot of time it's just people working out online, and now we're allowed to actually have real models, I won't say models, like role models within the industry. So we always like to start episodes with what got you into gym?
The amount of times I've been asked that question and it's always the same answer. Like, I just remember going in the gym and the first time I did any form of exercise, it just felt like, yeah, this is me. Mm-hmm. And I was always athletic. Mm-hmm. I was always into sports, but I was never the best at anything. Even when it came to being fast, I was the second fastest in the school, X, Y, and Z. But when I got to sixth form, there was a gym and I saw a lot of guys in there and I was like, what that man doing? So I went in there and I was like, what's this? They're like, oh, deadlift this. And I deadlifted 140 on my first attempt.
140 on your first attempt?
I was 16. So then after that, we had a whole leaderboard up in there. And I was cool. The guy at the top got 190. I was cool. Within a month, I got that.
Within a month?
Yeah. So it's I was just very receptive to putting on muscle at a very young age.
Yeah.
And then it became cool. This is me. This is my identity. I love the gym because I feel like I belong. And it was an escape from everything else, because I realized at the age of 16, I didn't even really know what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Even, I'll be honest with you, until my early 20s, which a lot of people can relate to, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Of course.
Fitness to me was just always an escape. You know what I mean? My family would be to me, what you doing? I'm I'm going to the gym. You know what I mean? Put my head out. At first, I liked the attention I was getting from it, but then I realized it was deeper. It was deeper than that.
Yeah. Not a lot of people understand that for the real, we're not talking about casuals now, we're talking about the guys that live and breathe the gym. Mm-hmm. It's really a home for us, It's a place where we get to express our thoughts, we get to really test our strengths, and testing your strengths is almost therapeutic, you know? It's a good feeling. But you're starting at the tender age of 16. And obviously at 16, you got genes is clearly on your side. Because look, 140 at 16 years old, anyone that's deadlift 140, it's nothing to sneeze at, right? Yeah. So you're doing that at a young age. How do you now somehow accelerate? Because I'll be real, you can start off at a young age, and a lot of people can start off at a young age, but to make the leaps and bounds that you have, let's say, sitting around when you went for British Nationals, so in between that period there, what was the gym like for you?
Do you know what it was? I think it was, to me, it was more of a case of what allowed me to accelerate was just being overly confident to a point that I realized I used to annoy a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's I was cool. This is me. Mm-hmm. I'd never liked the idea of being intimidated by people. So I think me not buying into people, or every time someone says something negative, I took it as a positive. Yeah. So in terms of me going in the gym, I remember for the first time when I started lifting, someone was to me, I don't know why you're going to the gym every day. You're not gonna get big. Yeah. That same guy DM'd me years ago. I think I even had a consultation with him, but
no.
Yeah. So but the thing is, I remember these things. He might not even remember it, but I remember these things.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Because you never forget.
I never forget. So I feel in terms of me being in the gym, it was just more of a case of proving to myself that I can be consistent with something and just stick to it the whole time. And then I feel I never really thought about bodybuilding. When I started off in the gym, bodybuilding just is something that happened naturally.
Naturally, of course. Of course, we'll segue into the bodybuilder, because that's a whole world. And in terms of just, again, people don't really understand. People just think you could just walk into that sort of frame. So we're going to get into that, of course. But just going back to again, people are talking, saying things. As you're getting bigger, again, before you've even started doing the bodybuilding, you're dealing with rumors now at this point, aren't
Yeah.
you? And in terms, when I say rumors, I'm talking about like a simple one would be like, this is stuff I heard anyways. Was there a rumor about you having beard surgery?
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I'm doing it for the guys that watch it. Like, was there ever, did you ever have a rumor about you having beard surgery?
Nah.
A beard BBL?
Beard BBL is crazy. I'll be honest with you, like, I'm a very honest person. Like, this is turkey, like, on top right
Wow.
now. Yeah, like, but my beard, I kept that.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
fam, COVID stressed me, you know?
well, no, bro, you never showed any signs.
Nah, do you know what it is? I was always good at cutting my own hair. So I cut my own hair.
Yeah, you do that, yeah.
So, like, I started using hair fibers to enhance it, of course. But, like, I started seeing the finneroonies. I was like, nah.
Time to go get it.
Time to go get it, man.
What's that process like as well?
Painful, but, like, I always plan things ahead. So even in the process of me recovering, I had content for days. No one even realized I disappeared.
Exactly, yeah.
Because the thing about me is, like, if you didn't see my social media, you wouldn't see me.
That's
no
it.
one sees me about.
No. I won't even lie to you. Like, bro, whenever I look at your content, I never really see. I'm not saying I don't see spaces where I don't see other people, but it's really like in and out kind of thing. Like, if it's a gym, all right, in and out restaurant, looks like it's all in and out, but you're never in the public. Like, I'm not seeing you step out a recess line. You might have been. You know what I mean? But I don't know if you have anyways, but like,
I haven't been to like a proper public like UK event in like a couple years, man.
Yeah, we're saying it's dead to you now.
It's not that it's dead to me. I understand why people do it. Like, if that's their form of enjoyment, I understand. But the thing about me, I'm just on go 24/7. Of course, like, I can go there and I'll just literally be standing there halfway through the party, like shit to do, man.
Damn, like it's just, your mind's just not. Once it's not there anymore, it's just not there.
It's not there, man. Like, form of enjoyment for me is accomplishing something, whether it be small, whether it be big. It's just like that kind of like ethos or that habit that I have daily to just keep improving and, of course, striving towards something. And some people be like, your life is boring. I'm like, okay, we're not meant to connect.
Yeah, that's how it goes, though, man. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't align with people that just don't meet you where you are at your journey, and that's just how it gets. So obviously, again, you sound like a really competitive guy. I mean, from the sound of just a little we said so far, you sound like a really competitive guy. Obviously, again, leading up to nationals, before all of that, who would you say you were competing the most with in the gym?
What, nationals in terms of when I did the BMBF in 2018?
Yeah.
This guy did his research, guys.
No. Obviously, you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, no, you absolutely smashed. I think you took second, if I'm correct.
Yeah, second. I had no coach, no diet plan.
Insane.
I was just going off like watching YouTube videos. So at the time, I was really watching Simeon Panda,
of course,
Ulysses, which is crazy because I ended up.
Yeah. I see that as well. Like, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. So,
by the way, he is
gone. And the thing about him as well, like when he speaks, just listen, man.
Like you can hear it. Is the wisdom there?
Yeah, there's wisdom there, definitely. But yeah, just going back to it, I was watching these guys on YouTube. Yeah. But really and truly, I took it upon myself to prove to myself that I could do this, because at the time when I was getting into like leading up to nationals, like I just started personal training and I was doing security on the weekends.
Okay.
So
grinding.
Bro, I went a good 2-3 years. I'd worked 7 days a week.
Fucking hell. But that's what you have to do, though. You have to put in that kind of work.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, bro, I'll be honest with you, like, I didn't, like, go to uni with aspirations of working a 9 to 5. I never liked the idea of being told what to do, or that typical idea, like, you go uni, you work. Yeah. You work for someone. It works for some people, and I got friends that have actually had good careers, and they're investing it with their money, and they're doing really well now. But, like, I just knew that weren't for me. So even leading up to that, it was just to prove to myself that I can do this, because at the end of the day, like, God bless my parents, like, now they're like, I'm proud of you, son. But like, at the time they were like to me, bro, like,
you to uni. They're trying to like...
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing with your time?
Yeah, no, it gets like that. Obviously, you're Nigerian as well, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
It's Nigerian households, everyone knows education is like...
Bro, I know my dad's going to watch this as well. I just remember one day as well, this is when I was just going through that transitional stage. Yeah. I came out my room one day to get ready for work. And this is when I just said, uni's not for me. My dad just looked at me when I woke up in the morning, he just went, no. Yeah. We can laugh about it now.
In hindsight, but at the time, that was...
Yeah, like, so definitely, like, just doing the whole national thing, like, I never expected anything from it. It was just more of a case to prove to myself I can do something. Because in their eyes, they're probably thinking, at that time, what's this boy doing? He can't. He doesn't want to do this. Yeah. He can't stick to one thing. What's he good at? Like, where's he going? What you do with your life? Like,
parents, they just put so many thoughts and like too much pressure on what it is that you're trying to do.
But at the end of the day, pressure is a privilege, man.
Ooh, like,
for example,
Well
to
said.
sit down like and have your parents want you to do better.
Yeah.
You have to, if you had to actually take accountability that your parents sacrificed a lot for you to even be in this position where they've come to this country.
Yeah.
They didn't have the same kind of like benefits you have, which is the free education, fair enough, student loan, X, Y, and Z. But this is an opportunity given to us. And a lot of people are here quick to bash like London, but like compared to the west of the road, there's no reason why you can't
excel.
Exactly that.
There's no reason why you can't take off. It's true. And like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get it, sometimes we almost bring ourselves down and think that we're limited to our options around us. But then if you take someone from Nigeria, like where we're from, if you take someone from there, brought them here to this situation, first
strive.
Oh my Lord.
Have you heard that saying? If you can make it out of Lagos, you can make it
anywhere. And it's true.
Strive,
it's true.
Yeah, man.
So obviously, again, British natural. I'm getting it's BNBF.
British Natural Bodybuilding Federation. Yeah,
British Natural Bodybuilding Federation. The guy that came first, did you ever like stay in touch with him? You remember him?
Do you know what the funny thing is? There was a guy that came first and there was a guy that came fourth. They were like best friends. And I remember behind stage, like, you could just feel eyes on you.
Yeah.
And then I can't lie, like ignorance was high for me back then.
Okay.
Because if I look at it compared to obviously later on down my bodybuilding career, I definitely went into that ignorant thinking because I had the muscle, I'm going to win the show.
Yeah.
Now, knowing what I know now, he probably deserved to win on that day. But I walked away from that.
Thinking that you should have won.
Feeling like, what? Like, this guy had half the muscle I had.
Obviously, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but obviously I was looking at the comparison.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, obviously the judging is way different. Obviously your poses are really important. But I thought you had him beat personally. Obviously, again, hindsight is, these guys, judges, they're more experienced.
Yeah, at the end of the day as well, it is one of those sports as well. It just depends who you have on the panel on the day and who's making the decisions. But,
of course.
The way I saw it, the guy who came first, if you just look at his physique, his conditioning was nailed on. So I can only come from a place of like, knowing what I know now, okay, I take that on the chin. I know what I need to do in order to improve myself next time.
And then, just go
exactly. Because back then, like, I could have won.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have learned
what
I learned. Do you know what I mean? And losing sometimes just really, when you take it in a positive way, it allows you to not blame people, allows you to reflect on what like you need to do to improve. So next time you win.
The conditioning, you mentioned that. What kind of conditioning did you have to go on? Because again, you're doing this no coach, right? So that means everything you have to learn for yourself. What were the things that you did to condition for the nationals?
Oh, if you want me to get analytical now, it'd be a case of knowing what I know now. Is just
things like diet and then like just
routine. back then I would have manipulated my water and my salt completely different because I know what I know now, and I wouldn't have cut carbs off so early because I was going blind. When I say I was going so blind, imagine from what I can remember, I was eating white potato and like fillet fish, like cod, but at the same time, I could have had different protein sources or like different rice sources that would have made it easier for me. But I just saw one bodybuilder do it, so I was like, okay, cool. And I had no scale, so I'll just take a fillet out, like the packet.
So you're not even weighing your food?
No, I won't weigh my food. Wow. But I was like, okay, this guy ate 5 times a day. I need to eat 5 times a day. He didn't have no carbs this meal. I need to have no carbs this meal. And that's the power of like, obviously we're getting to a new generation where they're even more adapted with YouTube, but that was just the power of YouTube. Like I was sat down there, I was like, I'm gonna do a bodybuilding show. I did it within 6 weeks.
You trained within 6 weeks?
Yeah, but I lost a drastic amount of muscle. When I look back at it, because I think I went from like just over 100 to like in the 80s within 6 weeks. And
you dropped how much? 20 kg?
No, about 15, about 15 kg. I can't remember at that time, but yeah.
In how long?
6 weeks. And I would not advise that now because I definitely lost a lot of muscle, man.
That's aggressive. Yeah, it's an aggressive cut. Yeah. Very aggressive.
Yeah. And by that time, I'd been training for about 3 to 4 years. Yeah. So it was like, okay, cool. Like, I've definitely sacrificed some of the gains that I made over that period of time, but I wouldn't change a single thing, man.
No.
Like, nah, honestly. Even that day, like, the support, like, my family gave me, like,
that's a beautiful thing.
It felt wholesome.
It's beautiful when you have a family behind you, especially when you're doing. So even like, this is a segue, but anytime my mom messages me about this pod, bro, I swear it's like,
bro, I need to give you guys your flowers, man. Because honestly, I said this before I came on the camera. Like, when you messaged me, I was like, yeah, straight away. And the thing is, I've had like people in the past asking to do podcasts, but I didn't really my energy to gravitate towards that. When I see you guys on YouTube, man, like, come on, man. Like,
No,
I'm locked in, man.
No, we appreciate it,
It's
man.
only going to get better.
No, and listen, man, you're here and you're helping us support us, so we can only be grateful for that. So with bodybuilding and the judges, what is the criteria for the points that you guys earn?
I'd say symmetry, obviously muscle mass, conditioning, and posing. Those are the 4 main criteria that the judges are looking for. If it comes to this a point where there's 2 people and they're very par for par, they'll just hold you out on stage and see who breaks first, because the aim of posing as well is, like, if you're sweating on stage, it just shows that you haven't really practiced posing for that long.
If you're sweating?
Yeah, because it gets to the point you're so dehydrated that if you're really sweating and you're sweating buckets on stage, it just leads back to the fact you didn't practice your posing. Because you're exerting so much energy because you haven't been used to actually holding your poses throughout the day.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, as a bodybuilder, it's very much like a camp. Like, if we were to compare it to boxing, I know boxers are a different level.
Different condition.
I think that's the hardest sport you can do.
Really?
Yes, boxing. Or any form. Any form of martial arts, because mentally you have to prepare and physically you have to prepare, especially if you're trying to make weight. But the same thing with bodybuilding is, like, you're making weight as well. So you're actually putting your body through a lot of mental stress, and it's not really that healthy to stay that shredded for so long. So there's a lot that goes into bodybuilding. It's like a camp. For example, this morning before I came here, last night I had a massage. Okay, I came home. I said I needed 8 hours sleep. I got my 8 hours sleep. I woke up around 6:30. Did what I need to do, did my cardio, did my stretching, did some ab work, came back. This is still my rest day. I'm still looking at my Apple Watch. When I got here, I walked up and down. I went to the shop to get some water. I came back because I wanted to get my steps in.
Mad.
So that's all these things I need to think about during the day while I'm actually living my active day-to-day life.
You're like an absolute, like, bro, that is so mad. And what is your mental like? I mean, I know we asked this question later on and we will get into it, but, like, when you're doing these conditionings, when you're going through these routines, what is your mental like? Is it something like, I don't want to ask if you're strong, no pun intended, but like, is your mind like, this is what I have to do, no excuses, we're not wavering in any of this at all?
I mean, you're sort of on like pilot mode. Once you this is like my 4th prep. Yeah. So I'm on pilot mode now. Like, I know what I need to do till, like, it's my 3rd prep. I know exactly what I need to do. I owe it to myself because the thing is, I know the benefits of delayed gratification. So every single day, I'm willing to be the best version of myself, because at the end of the day, when I actually get to the day when I'm on stage, I'm going to be so happy with myself no matter the result, as long as I know I gave 100%. Yeah. That's what allows me to stay mentally strong, knowing that I'm not cheating myself.
Anyway, this is a very good, very, very structured answer there, you know. But I believe it because it's true. And I think, again, I'm not as super versed in bodybuilding and conditioning.
You got some mass on you, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm in the gym, and I'm just a novice. I'm someone that just loves to learn. I want to learn from all aspects and all facets of gym and fitness as a whole. But bodybuilding, again, diving into it and doing the research, bro, what you guys do is crazy. And then on top of that, like I said, because we just asked you about the judging, it's one of those things where you could do all the right things and still on the day not be even top 5, top 10. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many variables that go into that. Have you ever, like, done a competition where you felt like you were hard done by the judges?
Except for the first one, which we spoke about when I was younger. I was naive. I was probably a bit more arrogant. No, honestly, like, I feel like I've got an eye for what I need to bring, and it's like on the day I don't even look at anyone else as long as I know I'm on my game. Because to put into context, when I went to Romania, I'm on my pro card. There was 43 guys that day. Big, brother. We're gonna get to that. The Romania, the Muscle Fest, wasn't it? Yeah. Mate. So, like, but the thing is, I just remember where I was mentally at that time. Like, I was just so locked in. I didn't even look at the other guy and think, oh my God, him. I just remember just having my music in and just pumping my weights. They'll be like, cool. What music were you listening to? Bro, I had Nipsey Hussle on that day, man. Nipsey, I can't lie. It takes you over the line, doesn't it? Mate, what? Last time that I checked, what? Nah, well, you know what? Or like, even like Jay-Z, Blueprint 2, that album, like, I've really gone back to old kind of like rappers, because it's like, I'm very careful what I consume nowadays.
Oh, even with music?
To a certain degree, yeah. Because if I'm in a function, or like if I'm in a vibe with people, because like I still bang out Future. I love Future, but like I obviously do it in tolerance because it's how much am I letting my ears hear.
Future doesn't need tolerance, right? Future needs he needs to blast that every single time you're in the gym. Obviously, you just mentioned here that you're very careful with what you consume, and especially with music. What do you feel like? Or let's say the secular music, you know, like the mainstream music. How do you feel like that is good for you in terms of when you're in the gym, in terms of how you consume it? Is it in moderation? Should you be going out all the time?
I mean, I feel like a lot of it came from just becoming more self-conscious over time.
Okay.
I've always loved music. I even tried to make music at one point myself.
You know, by the way, you got an EP, if I'm correct? No, you have a few singles. I know there's a single out there.
I don't know. I think I deleted everything, man.
Bro, it's never deleted, man.
You found it? Oh, jeez.
It's never deleted. You're sick.
Oh, damn, bro.
It's never been deleted. Don't worry, listen, the internet, it's like a footprint. There's your footprint. Once it's there,
I obviously tried it at one point, and I was like producing the beats myself, everything. Like I really had a passion for music because, I played piano growing up. Like,
I saw you playing piano in one of the videos as well.
Yeah, so like, I've always been one of the people when I stuck into stuff, I got into it. But like, music for me, it's like, it means a lot. Do you know what I mean? I relate to music depending on what I'm going through. Like,
top 5 artists?
Ooh.
We're going.
Yeah.
Now fuck this. We're good. Yeah.
Party Next Door.
P&D. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We're good.
Ooh.
No, but you have to throw his big boss in. You have to throw his big boss in.
Yeah, Drake is obviously a GOAT, bro.
We're gonna put him in the top 5.
Yeah, okay, Drake. And then Tory Lanez, I'm gonna keep it all free.
Free Tory.
Free.
I know this is my platform. Free Tory.
Yeah, man.
We can say it. We can say it.
I miss his music. Free Toronto artist.
Oh my God, bro. That's free Toronto there. Bro, you might as well be from there. You've been there as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out my girl still.
Go on.
On top of that as well, I think Nipsey has to go in there. Just
RP Nip, yeah, man.
Yeah, because he's really been striving me through recently. And the fifth one, if I had to really put it down to it, the fifth one would possibly be Future, man.
Yeah, man. Bro, that's a solid list.
Mate, I can't lie, the whole world will walk up to that concert.
No, all 5 of them. You got 5 of them there.
Mate.
If you could give an honorable mention to someone that's not a rapper, because you like R&B as well.
Yeah.
Go on, give me who would be that one R&B singer that you throw in there?
Damn, I listen to so many R&B artists. No, one's not coming up to my head right now. Give me a second, I'll get one.
Yeah.
Please.
There's a name I'm just praying like.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, no. I'm talking about that guy.
It's between Bryson Tiller and Brett Fayez.
Oh.
If we're talking modern, cool. Do you know what I mean?
I'll take Bryson over Brent.
Swear.
Bro,
Bryson. You know what is Bryson Tiller? He has a different kind of nostalgia. It's like if I listen to old Bryson Tiller songs, like, I get nostalgia.
That
like
15 run.
Bro, you know when your heart was fresh,
bro. Exchange. When you talk about right my wrongs, bro. These are songs that I can cry to. Bro. I can cry with a heartbreak I never had. Because of these kind of songs. But Brent's a bit too. It's heartbreak, but with a lot of like.
Animosity.
I'm still that nigga. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm still shitting on you regardless.
He's that toxic R&B track.
I was hoping you would say Chris Brown though, you know.
Chris Brown, do you know what it is? You see Chris Brown, he's a GOAT. When you're talking about R&B artists, like if you mention Chris Brown, the conversation's done. Yeah. But I'm talking from a place of what I've personally connected with artists. Yeah. And I can't lie, like Drake, Chris Brown, they're always gonna be there. They're always gonna be ones to mention. But I like the low-key artists. Like even my playlist, like there'll be so many gems in there, man. Every time I put someone on my playlist, they're grabbing songs off it, man.
You fuck with the Some Sexy Songs for Your album?
Yeah, 100%.
That's my album of the year right now.
Bro, I can't lie. I feel like everyone's expectations for the album was higher than what it was. But when the album came out and it simmers over time, people are going to play these songs back like a year from now and be like, whoa.
Who do you think won the beef as well? Kendrick, Drake?
Oh, do you know what it is? It was never Kendrick, Drake, man.
Yeah.
It was the industry versus Drake, man.
It was a whole, like, it was like 50, 20, and then the machine as well.
Imagine like you're that guy, man.
Bro.
You're that guy, and that guy don't like you. That guy don't like you. That guy don't like you.
These guys need help. By the way.
Out of all them guys that don't like you, they're like, okay, yo, you're next up. Come on, go on. It's like 100 man versus the gorilla, bro. Like literally, don't you think so? Is it true?
No, honestly, they fully violate. And do you know what's so mad? I never realized
that guy's flowers, bro.
Oh, I never knew people.
Best I ever had when I first heard it on the radio. I remember being in my dad's car, thinking, what? Choice FM days, man. Best I ever had. What?
You the best I ever had. No, man. You see Drake here, like Drake's a prime example of like, bro, the higher you get, he's got a bar like that on 4 p.m. Calabasas. What the guy said? He said, the higher I get, the less they accept me.
Yeah.
Even had the OGs trying to press me.
That 4 p.m. Calabasas song was around the time we had that incident with Diddy.
With Diddy, and look at life now, man.
Yeah.
That was even that bar we said, have the OGs trying to press me, and he says, ha, 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 ha. It's like, bro, this guy is so, and you know what I love about him, he's so, like, if you were to narrow it down to just talent, he is head and shoulders
and diversity, bro. And even not even just talent and diversity, work rate, bro. I feel like every single person that's been successful, you always see there's a level of consistency. Even when there was a time when people doubted them, they still stayed consistent. Look at Drake, bro. How many songs did he drop since that Kendrick diss?
Bro, he's dropped an album. He's dropped a whole album, bro.
Bro, my man even said, my neighbor's not letting me drop songs. Now, here you go. Like,
there you go, some sexy songs for you. And then
100 gigs.
The 100 gigs. Oh my God, bro. That 100 gigs, by the way, fam. Even when he has throwaway tunes, they're some people's greatest ever tunes. Like if an up and coming artist made some of Drake's throwaway songs, it'd be their best music. That's just how the standard is for him.
I just feel like it's like when everyone knows you're the king as well, they're not going to be surprised when you do something that's kingsworthy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, man, and that's how you round off that there. That is a very solid topic. That's a very solid line there. Obviously, bro, you deal with a lot. Like I said, we'll go back to the criticism. So how do you deal with the criticism online? People always, they're coming at you for one thing or the other. Oh, you're too big. Oh, you're too lean. Oh, he doesn't look this. How do you handle that?
Bro, more times they don't even have a display picture as a private account. Like I look at it, but I never take it in, bro. I feel like I said, I'm a very confident person, and I realized over time it's my superpower, but at the same time I get a lot of animosity from people I don't even know because of my confidence. And it's like, it's something I live by. Like, I know who I am, I represent me, so I just keep going and doing what I'm doing.
Confidence is such a it really pisses people off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets under their skin. And the thing is, sometimes I just smile, bro. Like, even sometimes I'll be in the gym. I'll just be in the gym working out, bro. Or like, I'll put my camera up. Let's say I put my tripod up. It'll be the older head. Oh, you're taking your pictures, yeah? I'll be like, yeah. I'll just kind of do what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, you're coming from a place of insecurity. You look sassy to me, bro. Honestly. Like, you make it seem as if I'm sassy, bro. You look sassy to me.
Way too sassy. Look, if you are taking, first of all, anyone in the gym is allowed to get at the camera and take pictures of themselves. But furthermore, if you see someone doing that, do you know what I mean? Draw some inspiration from that.
100%.
It's so easy to hate. It's so easy to be, I won't say feel inferior or be like intimidated by that. But at the same time, it's so easy to hate. And I just think, bro, like, take the other route. Like, do you know what I mean? Come over. The guy that you mentioned, that you said he was telling you were too big, and then later on DMing you. And at first they'll laugh at you. They might say something, but then eventually the truth is they just wanted to be where you are.
Because when I started influencing, bro, like, I think I started influencing 2016, bro.
Early.
Not even 2016. If I was to actually go back to it, like, I remember in 2014, I'll just be wearing normal outfits. Like, you know when Instagram wasn't...
It was just pictures.
Exactly. I'll just be taking pictures of my boys up and down. Like, just be chilling on the side of the road. Like, would have matching North Face jackets and like Timberlands on. That was trendy back then.
Yeah, no.
And then like... But I had the Gillet, I had Air Tip, bro. I had the big Tims on. You remember Tims?
Yeah, bro. Of course I remember the Tims, bro.
What? That outfit there, I can't lie, it was legendary. But like...
Bro, bring it back, man. Bring that shit back.
I wore Tims like last month when I posted a picture, and it did all right.
Tough,
yeah, man. But like... Back then, bro, I'll just take a picture like that. I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, what? Cool. So I used to go places. Say I went to Motive, people like, oh, here's the Insta model. I'll just be like, do better, bro. Like,
they can't help it, man.
Bro, I just came in for the girl. Do better,
that's
man.
It, bro. No, but that's what it is. What inspires your style? You're a stylish guy. What inspires your style?
Style, man. It comes from a place of, I think it's mixed with a lot of like nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like, growing up, watching a lot of 90s movies, you know what I mean? Like, just that very clean look. Always. I feel like my style is very much part of my identity, do you know what I mean? Because every time I feel, if I dress out feeling good, I'm walking good, there's more aura to me. I actually get opportunities because of how I dress sometimes.
Bro, your fits are cold, I'll be real.
Bro, like...
Very cold.
Yeah, I just like to match the occasion.
From early as well, you know. Bro. From early, like the early pictures. Because the way I see styles this year, you have two sets of people. The people that wear the clothes and the clothes that wear the people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I just became smart with it, bro. Like, because I remember like early, like when I was at 16, 17, like, I'll be like, cool. I'm gonna wear this fit. I like these trainers, but I can only wear it for this one fit. I'm gonna sell them on Depop. I'm gonna sell them on eBay. I'm gonna sell them on Gumtree.
Yeah.
Get the money, go buy other crepes. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I kept rotating it.
Yeah.
So people are like, how do you have so much clothes? I'm like, I can't lie, my clothes normally back then used to go Westfield to shop.
Yeah,
Never used to shop online. I'd spend
man.
days in Westfield. I used to work in Westfield. I used to work at a candy store, American candy store.
Man.
Yeah. But like, obviously, the manager liked me. So like, she was like, oh yeah. I mean,
she likes you?
Yeah, but like, we rocked with each other, innit? Like, I can get along with anyone. So like,
Exactly.
like, oh yeah, you worked hard today. You know what I mean?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So I'll go, I'd go shop around Westfield. I'll be like, yeah, cool. Let me get this. Let me get that. Yeah. Bro, I'll put a fit together. I'll post a pitch. Boom. And then from that, like brands just used to set. Like I used to get paid like £200-300 when I was in my teenagers for one post.
Wow.
So like that to me, just to wear one brand, like, and that's how I got known because like a lot of people that were entrepreneurs back in the day, young ones, like. Some of them gone on to have crazy brands. I was working with them from early. Like.
But that's the power of like consistency, isn't it? Seeing how far everyone keeps going, because I'm sure there's still other brands as well that he worked with that back then. Maybe they didn't continue their journey. Maybe they cut short. But
and I just see them now. I'm like, what are you up to now? Oh, so I got a kid. I got a family. Raw, and it's just crazy to like how social media allowed me to network with so many people.
Yeah.
Because it got to a point. I'll go from east to west to south to north.
You travel.
I was everywhere, bro. But the thing is, I wasn't there just doing nonsense. I was grinding, but I didn't even realize at the time that I was grinding.
Like, this is like where you are now. And bro, listen, you're obviously we're going to talk about what's to come and what's ahead because we already know that part. Well, I have some insight, but we're going to talk about that. But also one thing, gym cultures. Yeah. Obviously, you're someone that spends a lot of time in the gym. What are the things that you feel needs to be cut out from gym cultures? You know, what's the things that's irritating you now that people are starting to do?
Do you know what it is? I love every part of it, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. I'm not. If I want to do something, doesn't mean I'm going to frown upon it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love seeing the guys doing calisthenics. Like
okay. Let's get to Cali then.
Yeah, man.
What's your views on Cali,
bro? Do you know what it is? I used to think, okay, cool, but like there's some actually cool guys that are like, bro. For example, that Teddy guy, bro.
Yeah.
He's got a mass on him and he could do what he's doing.
It's crazy.
And he's a brother, bro. At the end of the day, I always have respect for brothers doing good things. So like. Yeah, I see that man doing their own thing as well. Bro, do you know what it is? Like, just because I'm not doing something doesn't mean I'm gonna frown upon it. Like, I feel like that's a very weird energy. Like, people who do that, I even try to distance myself away from them. I love everything to do with the gym culture, man. Yeah. I embrace it. From time you are actually bettering yourself and put yourself in an environment where you're allowing yourself to succeed every day, I can relate to you.
Yeah. The gyms that you've been to, because I know you've definitely been to like a pure gym.
Yeah. I ain't been to one in years, man.
Now we saying
actually tell her like if I wake up early,
that's taken off. He said no more pure gym. All right, cool.
Now, if I wake up early on a Sunday, because my gym not open to 8 a.m, I'll just go to the gym and use the Stairmaster there. The funny thing is, I used to be so strong at deadlift as well, but like,
what's your PB?
My PB when I got to my max was like 240.
240 bench. Sorry, 240 deadlift.
Yeah, that was my max. But the thing is, bro, you probably do 300.
Yeah, you probably could have done higher though.
I could probably do higher now, but bro, I'm a bodybuilder, not a powerlifter.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I deadlifted for the first time, like in a long time when I was in Houston, like doing a video. And bro, I can't lie, I just said, yeah, this ain't me no more. Nah, I thought my back after. I was like, nah.
You've been to gyms in Toronto, you've been gyms in Houston, like you mentioned.
Yeah, Houston, LA.
You've been to gyms in London. Yeah. You see where this is going, right? Go on, man, talk to me. What's the differences in all these gyms?
I'd say the difference is obviously the space. London, we build up. Most places like Houston, where they've got so much land, they build wide. Alpha Land has 3 gyms in one. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I go to LA, like, bro, I remember the first time in LA, I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger working out. And it was like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger
I couldn't get close to him, bro. There were 6 security guards.
No.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I never see so much security for one guy to work out. But like, so like, it's just like, obviously America, like they're so invested in fitness, like because the population is so big, even if they have a smaller percentage of the people working out, obviously it's still going to equate to a bigger number than London or the UK, shall I say. So obviously they can build these facilities to acquire more people.
How big are we talking now?
Bro, I'm telling you, one gym could be bigger than the biggest gym in here in like London. And they got another gym, it's an outdoor gym. They got 3 basketball courts.
Outdoor gyms.
They got a football field, and then they got like a treatment room all and a restaurant all in one gym. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy out there. And it just opens my eyes, especially when I go across the world And like, I'm in different gyms working out.
Yeah.
And some guy's like, yeah, I see you do your thing. What? I'm like, rah.
Yeah, no, bro.
Or if I go to Dubai, and I'm like, someone's like, yo, like, even when I went to Dubai, like,
What's the Dubai gym like?
crazy, man. There's another gym I want to go to called Oxygen.
I've seen it, man. The size of it is crazy.
Yeah, I was meant to go there like 2-3 weeks ago, but like we postponed it because we're gonna do something out there. But like,
even the size of the TVs on the walls, you
Bro.
can watch any sport. Like, I feel like there must be like at least 100 treadmills in there, maybe even more. Like,
bro, definitely. Like, there's no waiting for equipment there.
Yeah,
there's no. How many sets you got left?
No.
None of that, man. Hey.
Okay, cool. So then, what about the quality of people there? Specifically the ladies.
Quality of people where?
In LA, let's kick off LA.
In LA?
Yeah, the quality of the guys in the gym, the ladies.
I mean,
No.
LA is very superficial, so you obviously have very attractive people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just where they go. So even the same in Houston, the girls in Houston, very attractive. But I feel like, I don't know, bro. Like, now when I'm in the gym,
Head down,
man. I feel like that's a young sport, man.
Oh.
Catching fish, man.
But what about you though? You definitely get attention in the gym for the ladies, yeah. Do you ever find them approaching you?
I've been approached a few times, but like,
How do you move?
women are actually very respectful, you know, when they approach men, especially in the gym.
Do they have game though? Like, do you feel like their game is kind of?
I feel like a lot of women, when they know they have aura, they'll drop a seed and they'll paddle along and see, is he going to chase me or not?
What's the little thing that you may drop? Give me examples.
I remember one time I was in the gym like doing leg press, and a woman just came up to me and she was like, excuse me, I didn't want to disturb you, but you are absolutely gorgeous. And she said, have a good day. And she walked away. I just carried him up my set.
Damn,
that was even like recently, like a month ago.
Do you want to follow through now? Obviously, I get it. But like,
nah, bro, man, I'm locked in. I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in, man.
Yeah, what's it like being in a gym couple?
Do you know what it is? It's relatively new to me, and I like the idea of it because for the first time in a long time, I feel like I can relate to someone because I'm in a different place in my career. And it's more of a case of like, it's not even just being in a gym couple, it's being in a relationship with someone that you aim to grow with.
Yeah.
And like, I'm inspired by, you know what I mean? Not someone that just wants to sit at the back of the car. Like, you're on the passenger seat saying, yo, that turn, we're taking this left, we're going this right, this is the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it really just helps. It keeps me grounded knowing that I'm not doing it alone.
Bro, I mean, I got flamed a couple episodes back for making a comment about can you be with a woman that's not in the gym?
Yeah.
I mean, and they came for me. There was a certain demographic, I won't say them, it's large people. They were just getting on to me, bro. They were getting on to me. And I feel it was a simple question. And the reason why I asked the question is because when you're in the gym and you're working every day, you begin to build a mindset.
Yeah.
And I feel like that mindset is definitely, the foundation of it is discipline. Like
100%.
really, really discipline. And when you have that kind of discipline and then you get into a romantic relationship with someone who doesn't understand that, there can always be a bit of a disconnect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I'm not saying I encourage everyone who's in the gym to be with girls that are in the gym, but just also having a lady or having a partner, should I say, that understands what discipline is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's more a case for me as well. It's just like, I've been in previous situations in the past where I don't feel like I'm walking fast, I'm going fast.
Yeah.
But they're like, I feel like I'm having to catch up with you.
Yeah.
And like, that can build a lot of like animosity because it's like, you're selling at such a weight and then they're just like, what about me? And the thing is, I can be attentive, but I can only give so much of my time what you do with your time.
Exactly.
So like, I feel like that's one thing I learned and probably why I stayed single for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just allowed me to work on myself and attract what I thought was for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can you be with a woman that's fat?
I can be a woman that wants to do better for herself and wants to do better every day. That's the answer I can give.
That's my favorite answer now. That's my new favorite answer. Because bro, they make it seem like we're trying to bash them. You know, they make it sound like, and it's not like we're not trying to do that. But it's like what large people don't realize is that what they're missing is a certain level of discipline. We can agree on that, right?
I mean, for if we're to speak on a higher percentage and round it towards that, yes. Obviously, you do have people that have diabetic issues,
health issues.
Even sometimes as well, it's just more of a case of genetically they just hold on to a lot more fat, and it's harder for them to lose it. I understand.
But do you think that they try hard enough, those guys?
I feel like it depends on people's upbringing. This is when you have to look at the psychological aspect of things as well. Okay. If you grow up in a household where your parents only fed you things that were not good for your body, it's hard for you to adapt. that's why I said I can be with a person that wants to do better for themselves.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can't lie. If you're with me, I'm gonna actually give you the knowledge that makes you want to do better for yourself. I'm not gonna tell you to lose weight.
Yeah.
That to me is just I'm not a controlling person.
No.
I'm gonna put you in a position that allows you to adopt the mindset I have that will allow you to actually be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And if it's a case you're happy eating, cool.
And that's
but
happy days, yeah.
I'm not happy just eating whatever I like. So we'll probably clash on that kind of avenue.
Your lifestyles will come to a clash, 110%.
100%. Oh, that's why over time, if you look at the couples as well, I saw something on TikTok actually today earlier, and it was just this happy old couple walking side by side, and then the guy was holding her hand, and the person stopped and said, "Excuse me, are you guys together? Yeah, we've been married for 55 years." I kid you not, bro. They looked identical, bro.
Swear.
Because the more time you spend with people, the more habits you have the same as one person. You kind of morph into like
each other almost.
Yeah, it's like locking in differently.
Yeah.
So like that was beautiful to see, and it just made me realize. I was looking at the comments, and it just made me realize, when you lock in with someone, you actually become two. Like you don't become two, you become one. Actually,
of course. So obviously, let's just segue back into bodybuilding. So you go from nationals to Muscle Fest in Romania.
Yeah.
Right now, obviously, between nationals and the Muscle Fest. Let's say you're on a break, like a lot's going on in between, and life's happening and whatnot. Did you put on weight in that time? Because obviously you have to shred hard for the nationals, but then when you have some time out, I'm guessing you're doing whatever you want in this period. What was that like for you, and what were the habits that you had to unlearn or that you end up picking up?
Bro, it's a good thing you asked this question. Between me and you, bro, that's probably where I fell into a bit of like depression.
Okay.
Like, depression is a harsh word to use because I don't like using it.
Yeah.
But when I look back at myself and I actually look at my state, my body, everything, it was leading towards that. So just to give you some insight, did the show, and then I went on about still figuring my life out after that, of course. Yeah. So I was PTing 6 days a week.
Okay.
I'd still PT on Saturday.
Yeah.
But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I do security.
Okay.
So like, I did this for 2 years, bro. All the way up until when COVID happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but all of this, you need to remember at the same time, I thought I had money, but I didn't understand how money worked.
Yeah.
So imagine like you do a week of like personal training. Okay, 4 or 5 bills here. You do security on the weekend, 3 bills here.
Yeah.
You got a constant cash flow coming in, but you don't really realize how to use that capital gain and to make it work for you.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously, what happens? COVID happens, and then everything I was doing was actually physical labor.
Yeah.
Bro, I've got a BMW outside, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my friends like to me, what are you going to do now? I'm like, I don't get furlough.
There's no furlough?
Exactly.
No.
So, bro, like between me and you, I put on the balaclava and I went to go ride the delivery bag, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't even have the electric bag. I had the actual, like, because I used to cycle to work.
Yeah.
I used to do 10 miles from East London to like Central London and back home every day. But I was fit, so I could do that.
Obviously you can do that.
Yeah, but like, bro, I was using that same back to do delivery up and down. I remember I showed up to a door, right?
Yeah.
And it was someone I recognized, but with my balaclava, I just felt like this.
Wow.
And I just rid off. I didn't even say nothing.
Nothing,
like,
just dropped it off.
Yeah, but I needed that, bro.
Yeah.
I needed that so much. When I look at it now, I'm just like, thank you, God. Because it's like, that happened in 2020.
Yeah.
Coming out of COVID, I was like, okay, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
I can't do this, have this pattern. So what did I do? Bro, I was thinking, you know what career can I go into where I can use these similar skills that actually help me acquire more money and I have more stability?
Yeah.
So I went into real estate, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Tough. How was that?
Do you know what it is? What I loved about real estate, bro? It challenged me mentally every single day.
Yeah.
I had to adapt quickly because I had no experience. I was coming to a field to actually take money off other experienced negotiators.
Yeah.
So I learned how to master the art of skills. I learned how to master the art of sales.
Yeah.
So that, bro, transpired into everything in my life.
Of course it would. By the way, sales is probably, I think, the hardest skill. Yeah. In terms of like business. The reason why I say sales is the hardest is because people don't understand what you have to overcome. There's small no's and then there's very big no's.
Exactly.
There's like huge no's that you have to overcome. And each time you take a no, it's like a hit to your confidence.
Of course.
I mean, it always feels like a setback.
Yeah.
But the people that persevere through that, they can do virtually anything. They could sell
100%.
water to an ocean if they want to.
100%.
You know what I mean, so it's like when you touch yourselves, I just got you can sell sand to a desert.
No,
bro.
honestly,
like, do you know what I mean, it's
honestly.
real. But going to obviously real estate. Talk to me. What was that period like for you?
So I feel like it was kind of refreshing because I related fitness to actually chasing my money so much.
Yeah.
I was actually not in the best shape while I was a personal trainer.
Okay. You weren't in the best. That's ironic. So you weren't in your best shape when you were a personal trainer,
Bro, if I had carried on doing what I was doing, working 7 days a week for 2 days, 2 years straight, bro, 7 days a week. The only thing, Christmas, obviously, like
but
one
like,
day off.
That's one
Bro,
step.
I would have crashed out. I had times when I felt sick because I was just, it's cool. There's time I felt sick because I was just like work on the go too much. My mom used to look at me thinking, son, okay,
take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
But these times,
but they don't understand. It was a
exactly that. So like at the time, that was my waking up call. Thinking, okay, cool. So going into real estate, I managed to actually learn better skills that I'd lost throughout the years because remember I'd been doing this since I was like 18. So certain things like how to just format an email or like how to have a professional conversation, how to drive a sell, how to complete it, how to follow
the sell by the hardest part.
Exactly, how to follow a task and actually apply it and achieve. Bro, I can't lie, I had a very good few months, man.
Yeah,
like I hit it off the nail, man. I was really smashing it in, and it built confidence in me because and that confidence allowed me to get back in the gym and separate it from my money. And once I started separating the gym from my money, I started enjoying social media because on a weekend I could actually relax. And I never knew what it was like to relax on the weekend from 18 to like that, even past that, bro. A few years, bro. When I actually deep it, because security still even carried on for a long time.
Security work is tough. So I guess you're doing nights, right?
I was doing nights and I was head doorman, bro, when I was like 18, 19. But
we say size.
They can never tell because I was bulky back then. Right now, I'm a very shredded version of myself. Like
we are, bro. But
bro, I was like 105 kg. I'm only like 5'10" as well, so I'm not like that tall.
You were 105 back then. Yeah, 105 at 18,
19, 20.
Fuck.
So, exactly, and I'm at a door, bro. Like, and the thing is, it's like I was good at making connections. So what did I do? I got another door down the road.
Okay.
But these times they don't know my age.
Nah, they won't.
So I'm like,
They'll check your age.
Exactly. I used to wear a beanie so you could even see my face. I had a beard, so like it made me look older than I was. I wore a big puffer jacket. Like, I can handle this door for you. Yeah, cool.
Just let them know.
Bro, put man on that door, money off that head. So I was always being savvy of it. But I was just always, do you know what I mean?
That's presence though for you though. Like man, when you have that physique, this is why I say like the gym, like when you attain a certain caliber of physique, like when you reach that point, it speaks for itself.
100%.
You walk into rooms, you walk into conversations, and off presence alone, you command conversations. Like I can a man say that he went up to the owner of another building. He said, "Yeah, I can do this for you." They just one look at him
because I always used to see problems going on down there. So I'll be like there chilling on my door. I'd go. What, get some food, be chilling by the side because our thing was patterned. So I was like, cool, that one.
Work over here,
but the thing is, it's like, as I wanted to start making my money work passively for me, that's when I started realizing how to manage people and people skills. Okay. Because it's more of a case, I never used to try and make it known that I was the one dealing with everything. I'd be like, the boss, it's the boss and do with this. What's that?
So you never let them know that you were the head honcho?
No, like the security I was working with. No, because like, bro, I already knew what it was like, especially me being young and whatnot. So I was thinking, cool, like let me act like I'm working for a firm and I'm helping, I'm managing them. But, bro, as I started moving away from the door and then leaving it to run, thinking I can just have it passively, bro, people would turn up for shifts or like people lie saying that they did a shift
but
and
they didn't do nothing.
They didn't do nothing. You're on your phone the whole time. Bro, you're chirping girl. And I'm thinking, nah. So I just left it out completely. Yeah. And when I left it out completely, that's when social media started taking off. Okay. Because me acquiring the skills that I did from sales allowed me to negotiate and actually have brand deals that were actually having me on retainers. So not only that, I was guaranteed money from this place at a certain time. Okay. Around the same time as well, started my online coaching business as well. Yeah. Mate, training.
We're going to dive into that.
Yeah, man. So like, it's just, I had different pools coming in. And then it got to a point, I was like, you know what, cool. Nah. Don't need this, man.
It's not serving you anymore.
It's not serving me that. And then after that, that's how I thought about sales.
I think it's just not serving anymore.
Nah, bro.
And social media just took off.
Took off, bro. Past few years, man, just been self-employed, man.
Bro, this guy's you're inspiring him, man. The way he's looking at you like, damn, this guy. No. Sorry, just going into Muscle Fest.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, again, so we just mentioned now that you've had a stunt out. How many years was that roughly between
that was a few, like 7 years, man. 7, 8 years. But the thing is, even probably 10 years, bro.
Yeah,
it's 10 years actually. Time, yeah, 10 years. Well, what it was I tried to do a show just only a few months beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah. And
how's that?
It's like I did all right, but because I was still focusing on other things not to do with fitness,
it wasn't all the way.
It wasn't all the way in. Yeah. So I understood. Cool. I need to put 100% into this. I want to be a pro. I got to act like a pro. And yeah, bro.
Which obviously, you know, say to be a pro, you want to be a pro.
Yeah.
You get a coach.
Yeah.
So you have a coach for Muscle Fest.
Yeah. Shout out Jace, man.
Come on, man. Big Jace, man. That's why his page as well. Crazy works, man.
That guy, honestly, like when I feel like I'm not working hard enough, I just look at Jace and I'm like,
you realize, yeah, man. See, you haven't even scratched the surface. There's more to do.
Exactly, and he's only got like a few years on me. Like,
is it? Yeah. No way. How old is he? Oh, actually, no. Sorry. But yeah. Yeah, no, go on, sorry.
Yeah, he's only got a few years on me, but the thing is, the mindset he has and the maturity level that he's reached and what he's accomplished,
different.
It's like, you can't come and talk to him about it, man.
Nah. I mean, how did you guys link up as well?
Funny enough, the first show I did, the guy who won the show was his client. Right?
Crazy.
Yeah. And then I remember like behind stage, just watching the attentiveness he had towards him. I was just thinking,
this guy's him. Yeah, what man.
Where's the coach I have in a moment? You know what I mean? So
like, you were young and arrogant. You said, I can do this by myself.
No, but this wasn't even the BMBF one. This was the one that I did a few months before Romania.
Okay.
So this is all within the first year because
the
one I did in the British National one, that was like a junior show. This was my first men's physique show.
Actual like grown men.
Yeah. I only competed. That was my first year doing it, and I did what I did.
Smashed, bro.
Yeah. So like, I was like, cool. I went to him after like I did my hair at the time. I was cool. I was like, bro. I was like, I want to be coached by you.
Yeah,
bro.
He said, yep.
He said, let's book in a call, bro. The most straightforward conversation I had, I was thinking, thank God, no sugarcoating, because I know what sales is.
Yeah.
So don't none of that fluffy stuff, man.
We know.
Well, I was just straight direct. He's like, yeah, but if you're working hard, we'll compete. And the thing is, it's like he gives me that level of accountability
that I need.
And it's like now, like with me and him, the kind of relationship is like, check in, let's do this, do that, cool, I'm on it. Boom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not complicating things. It's like, I know what I need to do. He knows what he needs to do as a coach, and it's an easy relationship because we're both determined individuals.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you in that moment there, but do you have you seen a difference in having a coach?
100%.
It's like leaps and bounds in it.
100%, bro. The same way you said you're receptive and you're willing to learn.
Yeah.
Bro, I am like a sponge when it comes to this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like even like now, it's like obviously like when I speak to my girl, she's like, yeah. Like, I'm feeding her knowledge that I've learned throughout my bodybuilding stuff. But it's like I'm like, bro, I know this much. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when you execute things a few more times, you get used to it.
Of course.
So obviously now, like I've just signed one person up.
Okay.
Yeah, that is going to compete for the first time. So I'm going to drive and start working with competitive people to lead on my stage as well.
Wow.
So, yeah, man.
What's that like as well, from student to teacher? What's that like?
It's crazy, bro. And the thing is, it's different from my lifestyle client. Because a lifestyle client, I'll give you a diet, a training plan. I don't need to hold you to much accountability.
Not really. I mean, how many check-ins are you doing a week? What, 2, 3 at best?
Yeah, exactly. Just one check-in for lifestyle clients. But this one, I'm being very attentive. I'm doing two check-ins a week.
At least.
We're currently at that maintenance stage just to make sure that your body's used to getting the same volume of food and it's actually plateauing at that point before we try drive it down. But yeah, I'm talking all that stuff. But like, I'm excited to see how things go. So yeah, it's another chapter I'm entering.
I mean, mate, listen, you sound like you enjoy being a teacher. I mean, from moments like where you're online coaching, you've been a PT, now you're literally coaching someone to be a bodybuilder, bro. It's like you like imparting knowledge. But then it also shows testament to the fact that you also absorb knowledge from other people too.
I'm a sponge, man, honestly.
So Romania, let's go. Let's just fast forward. Was it in Bucharest?
Yeah, Bucharest.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward to show day.
Yeah.
What's the nerves like, man? Paint a picture for us. You've done all your conditioning on the day. Yeah, I mean, you got all the other competitors.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's being announced. Everyone's getting. Sidebar. because I read on the rules, you guys can't use baby oil.
Yeah.
So what are you guys using to make yourselves shiny?
So I think most of it comes down to the fact that they don't want anyone to have an advantage over using certain products. So the tanning you had to pay for, you had to get it done by them.
You pay them to do it.
Yeah, and the glazing you had to you pay for them to do it for you, because when you're an amateur, it's not like pro shows. Pro shows, everything is free.
Yeah.
But amateurs, obviously, like you want to prove yourself, and anyone can sign up for amateur show.
Yeah.
If anything, amateur shows probably bring shows the most revenue, whereas
Of
the pro
course.
shows are the main attraction.
Pro shows is like, you could have won Mecca.
Exactly that. So like more times, I was an amateur. I paid for the tanning.
What was it, Italian?
Sorry?
What did you say you pay for? The tanning, sorry.
The tanning, yeah. And then they put glaze on you just before you go on stage.
What is glaze?
Glaze is, I don't know what's in that bottle, bro.
Yeah, they look chrome, don't they? But that's the tanning, though, isn't it? Yeah, the tanning is just, obviously, white guys are gonna, tanning is basically what? Like,
Bro, it's just fake tan, innit?
It's just fake tan, bro.
Yeah. I kid you not. Actually, we'll come back to it later. I did one show after, but
Yeah.
bro, fam, there was some guys, some unit, bro. He didn't even get tan, bro. Black guy, bro. He didn't get no tan. He just got glazed. He was just like this.
Wow.
And he won the show, bro. I was just thinking, say no more, bro. My man knew he was too dark to get a tan.
The last win of the IFPP, is IFBB, right?
Yeah, IFBB Pro.
Bro, the last one, he was black.
Eric Banks.
Yeah,
and do you know what?
Dark skin, chocolate.
Do you know what I like as well?
Pause, sorry. I am so sorry.
You know what I like that he did though?
Yeah.
Bro, so when I did my show, right?
Yeah.
And I won.
Yeah.
The judge, someone's like to me, you should shave your beard off for tomorrow.
Whoa.
Because there's this kind of like old school rule that men's physique guys don't have beards.
Yeah, they say all of them are hairless, aren't they?
Exactly. So the fact that Aaron Banks went there with a full beard and he won the show, I'm like, yeah.
Credits, man. Like,
what? You see when I do my show, my beard's gonna be clean on stage, like smiling.
Bro, his lats when he like did
he's got a crazy back.
Bro.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
You're
very
wildin',
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
You're wild,
but it's
bro.
hard, bro.
I know, I'm sorry, but like crazy back is just we have to wheel it in somehow. Bro.
Yeah.
No, but bro,
you guys know what I mean. Anyway,
yeah, 100. But the way his things like, I was gonna say spread. I can't even believe this, bro. But it looks like no. Sorry. Let's scrap this. Let's just wheel it back to match day, like I said. Yeah. So talk to me. What's your nerves like? What's coach telling you?
Yeah.
And just in the lead up to the day, like what's the steps you've taken?
Yeah.
Before
Do you know what it was, bro? It was more of a case. Like I said, I'd done everything right. So on that day, the confidence was high. And what helped me during that period of time was me vlogging the whole thing.
The whole journey, of course.
Like the whole prep series. Like I'll do 2 videos a week.
Yeah.
From the time I was like 6 weeks out, everyone would be like, how's it going? Keep going. Bro, I'll be in my gym, people be like, keep going. Bro, it's like a lot of people were locked in with me. So it was just like, rah, okay.
Mad.
Like,
Believe it. No, hang on. By the way, locked in, because you had a lot of people following from time, innit? So that one was like, because you can see the prep, you go in there, you know what I mean? You're giving everyone the story. By the way, but obviously I've had an interest in bodybuilding, so I've known about this, but like, obviously we're talking now, so it's a bit different.
Yeah.
Brother, like, you didn't look phased at all.
I didn't look phased because, bro, I was tired. I was so tired. But the thing is, it's like, I didn't look phased because bro, it all comes down to you, man. Like, bro, like, even if I came third that day, I would have had the same energy because I know I did everything right.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this sport, bro. Like, there's no facades like that. No one can come and act like they're the guy, bro. If you don't joke, like,
that's it.
Talent, like, you can be genetically gifted, but bro, it's the work that gets you, that kicks that door down.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? So like, I knew I put in so much work, bro. Like, and the thing is, me creating YouTube at that time, it couldn't happen at a better time. That's what allowed my thing to really grow. Yeah. Because it just led up. And the thing is, a lot of people like were saying things like, "Oh, is he arrogant?" Saying that he's gonna win the show, making a prep series. Because I called the prep series Road to Becoming an IFBB Pro. Yeah. And the last series, like, literally, you guys can look on my channel, like, it's literally, I won.
Bro. The facts though.
And there was 43 guys at the stage that day, bro.
Brother, and all of them
from across Europe, all amateurs. It's probably one of the best production shows in Europe as well.
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
The stage setting, everything, like, crazy.
So then obviously let's just finish in top 5, yeah?
Yeah, in the pro show.
In the
So
pro show.
I'm on the pro card on a
Yeah.
Saturday.
Okay, cool.
And then I had to come back the next day
Okay.
to compete in the pro show.
Bro,
Yeah.
sorry. This I might have. You know, this is we want to be educated over here. Explain to me how it works. So on the day you have the amateur show,
Yeah.
clean out,
Yeah.
and then you go straight into the pro.
Yeah. And the thing is, bro, I can't lie. Like, me and my coach just went into that with no expectations. Because even at that time, my mom and my sister had come out.
Yeah, of course.
So-
I see them as well in the video. There's a video where she's like, "Yeah, just hold your award."
Yeah. So like, my coach, he wasn't mean. He was like, bro, just go have a steak. Go have
a steak.
Yeah, go have a steak and chips, man.
Wait, the next day?
No, the day I'm on.
Wow.
So
coach just said, "Fuck it."
Because he's like, my family's there.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we came what we did to do. Like, we
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to
true,
do.
it's true,
So
it's
then
true.
the next day, the pro show comes, and like, shout out Amelia Walker, shout out Jeff, all these UK guys, shout out Omar. But like, bro, they just embraced, man. Like, I felt like I belonged because I came behind stage. They were like, yeah, we saw what you did yesterday. Come welcome to the pro league.
Yeah.
Bro,
Initiation.
There's like 30 of them pros, bro. Some of them are Olympians. Like, you know, Olympians.
Yeah,
the
Mr.
biggest-
Olympia, yeah,
exactly.
of course.
I beat previous Olympians.
What? As in, wait, Winter Olympics, as in people that played in Olympics?
Yeah, no,
Mr.
Olympia.
Olympia. Yeah, yeah.
It's like the bodybuilding Olympics.
I call it Mr. Olympia. Yeah, Mr. Olympia,
Yeah,
cool.
Mr. Olympia. So like,
Big
there was
trip.
about 7 of them that day, and I came.
Mr. Olympia's like 7 from
Yeah, 7 people just came from Mr. Olympia, and then Mr. Olympia was literally a month before.
madness.
So-
Why is everyone so greedy?
Yeah. Do you know why, bro? These niggas, they need.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just,
But the funny thing is as well, like with bodybuilding, it's like cool. Like these shows can have prizes. You can get like 25K. You can get this and X, Y, and Z. But most of the money comes from these brand deals, bro.
that's what I'm thinking. I was like, wow, okay, but the brand deals come from you winning, right? Because if you win more, but then again, it's that
Well,
really
if,
even
if you
thing?
look at it, it's very controversial because I think as long as people can relate to you and you're good at building your own personal brand.
Yeah.
For example, like Andre Dior, the Romanian guy, he's got a million
yeah.
followers.
I know,
He's
I
from
know.
East London originally. Like,
No,
Yeah.
he's British.
he's Romanian, but
Well,
he
no, sorry,
left-
I mean, like,
yeah, he's
Yeah.
From, yeah, bro. He used to train at Easy Gym Ilford when I first started,
So you know what the thing is? All these like
and he's big on Instagram, like
Bro,
crazy. Yeah,
man, this
living in Dubai.
like Dwayne over here. They don't look like they're from London once they reach that level. There's a level where like all of a sudden it's like this guy's American. Like this guy does not look like he's from here.
I feel like if you allow people to relate to you and people actually draw to you as a person and like you as a character, also your physique actually does play a part because you can have a nice physique, but it's not what the judges are looking for. Whereas people can be aesthetic, wow, that physique is great.
Yeah.
And obviously at the end of the day, it comes down to how you perceive yourself. But it's more of a case of if you are marketable and you do good in these competitions, because it's got to a point where the competition is so high in bodybuilding now. If you go to a top show and you place in that top 5, people will just respect you.
Have to.
Exactly. There's always going to be a guy that wins at the end of the day, but how is that guy away from the stage? How's his social media presence? How is he marketing himself? Is he being consistent at actually making people want to relate to him? Is he good? Is he able to sell? For example, with me, with VQ, I started off working for VQ for free.
Really?
Yeah. They sent me clothes. I was happy to take the clothes because I always used to buy their clothes.
VQ. Your time is running out. Sign the check. Sign the check.
Nah.
Sign the check.
Oh, they take care of me. They take care of
Yeah?
me. Yeah. But like going ahead with that is like, they gave me a discount code.
Wow.
I can already put on a fit.
Yeah.
So what I do, I put the gym fit on. They're like, oh, wow, you're having one of the highest sales. You're in the top 10 for sales. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's talk retainers now.
You've been locked in with them how long now? It's been like,
Bro, 2 years, man.
gosh, they've just been feeding you.
Yeah, and I hadn't even done a bodybuilding show. Like, obviously, the British Night one.
Yeah.
10 years ago. I hadn't done one yet. So, like, them even seeing my journey, they're like, okay,
We want that guy.
yeah. Like, I was just in the gym, casually chilling. But, like, now I'm at IFBB Pro. They're like, okay, we're proud of your journey. So, like, just keep going, man.
It's absolutely. And by the way, that pro card is like, that's insane.
There's guys been chasing that for years, bro.
Insane.
I got it within 8 months of wanting it.
Bro, say it again, bro.
I got my pro card in 8 months, bro. I said 8 months ago, I decided I want a pro card. I went and got it.
Fuck, bro. I bet how do you say you stop music, bro? Just try like make a song, man. Rap that line, bro. Find ways to just rap that line, bro. Because that is such a flex. Are you mad? 8 months.
Yeah, bro.
There's people that, and there's like you said, people that like years, and they still haven't done it.
Yeah, because I remember when I started bodybuilding, you know how I spoke earlier about I take negativity and I like that more than even positivity sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember.
You say keep the positivity. You say keep the positivity.
No, I take the positivity. I always appreciate it. I'm always grateful.
Yeah,
But when people what?
When people doubt you, when people do that negative
I'm
vibes.
like, yes, you fired me up. But I remember in the gym one time, I was telling some guys I'm going to compete. They're like, what? The fitness model wants to be a bodybuilder now, yeah? But that guy still ain't got a pro card, man.
No.
Mate.
Look alive.
Like, it's just like, I'm just like, cool, like, doubt me, I go harder, man.
Bro, that's how it is, though. I mean, that's how it should be. Like, listen, if you're going to hate on it, you're going to feel me more, man. How do you get into Mr. Olympia? Give us the step by step.
Okay, so to get into Mr. Olympia, they changed the rules recently, funny enough. It used to be that the top 5 people from last year could return, but now it's only down to the top 3.
Yeah.
So what happens is that there's a series of pro shows that go on throughout the year, and the winner from each show is invited to Mr. Olympia.
Okay.
But now there's so many shows that it's not even based on points. You can't even get in on points anymore. You have to win a show to get to Mr. Olympia, a pro show.
Yeah.
So I'm currently 13 and a half weeks out from competing. I'm going to go to Spain, and the aim is to go to Mr. Olympia.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. This is what I need. This is what I need, bro. This man said, what is it? The Spanish, is it Grand? They call it Grand Prix, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's a different show. The one I'm doing now, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's their first year doing the show.
Okay.
So I'm confident about it. Like, yeah, man. I'm really on it. Like, even that's why when you gave me the drink earlier, I was like, no, bro, no sugar, man. Just water, man.
What's coach saying as well?
Coach, the thing is, he don't toot my horn, which I like.
Good.
He don't toot my horn. He's just like, we do what we need to do. We keep going. I only started prep like 3.5 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was 101. I'm now 96.6 kg.
Yeah. What's the target weight?
Target weight is 90, but I reckon if I get to 89, 1 pound lost in the eyes, 1 pound gain. No, one pound lost is 1 pound gain in the eyes. So like, I'll look bigger. So yeah, it's just all about staying level headed. My girl just competed. She won her show in Toronto.
Sweet.
So it's like I've got the right support around me, man. I'm just tunneled in, man. Nothing else really matters except just doing what I'm meant to do.
Hey, yo, that is crazy. So again, so it's impossible to do Mr. Olympia without a pro card. You need your pro.
So the aim is you become your amateur start off with NPC.
Yeah,
that's what they call it, and then you win a regional, and then once you do a regional show, you can go to a pro qualifier. You do the pro qualifier, or you get the pro card, and then you can go to a pro show. But the pro show is like literally starting again because everyone that has a pro card has a right to be a pro.
Oh,
so it's like the minimalist of things can be the difference between first and fourth. Like
that's crazy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but bro, it excites me. Like,
yeah,
because fam, bro, like I went to go eat steaks and chips the day after peaking once on Saturday. While everyone was resting, and I got full for the next day. Like, I feel like I'm capable of doing it 100%. So like, it's just all about me versus me, bro. Like, I can't cheat myself, bro.
I mean, bodybuilding, it has its own kind of style, right? You guys can't wear anything, practically almost, except for
my category.
Yeah,
men's physique. We wear broad shorts.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Like,
no, I wear broad shorts. It's just the shorts that come up to here. But they wear, I'll just say pants.
Yeah. How do you feel? Why do bodybuilders wear pants, bro?
I mean, it's to show proportion. So like, you got to show your legs or matching your top half. In my category, I don't need to wear that. So I wear broad shorts. Ours is more like the guys that wear the pants try come onto us saying we're the pretty boys of the bodybuilding. But
you're the pretty boys.
That's what they call men's physique athletes.
No way.
Yeah, because obviously at the end of the day, we're the smallest category.
Yeah, but like, I mean, come on.
But we still got size. Like, we still got
crazy size.
Exactly. But obviously to them, they're just genetic. They're genetic.
They're gone.
They're gone. Like they look like they could fill in for Hulk on a movie set. Do you know what I mean? So like
prime Ronnie Coleman. Exactly. Like, imagine what he looked like.
Yeah, and I feel like they just don't like the fact that we are a bigger bunch.
Okay.
Like, in terms of numbers, there's more of us. And like, I think we bring a lot of attraction towards the sport.
I think men's physique is probably the most
the average male can relate to a men's physique athlete compared to a classic. Exactly. There's Miracle Bear, there's C-Bomb obviously retired, but there's so many guys in classic. You got Ruff that just won Pittsburgh as well, and I think he won New York as well. But like, I like classic because I can admire muscle quality. Yeah. Obviously, I feel like bodybuilding with them being in pants, it probably attracts the wrong kind of guys. Like, you get some weirdos, you're always gonna get that. But like, I think the pant thing is obviously just to show the symmetry and to show that you're proportionate. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very I'm very secure in myself and my sexuality. So like, I don't look at it and think, oh no, why am I going to see man in pants? I admire the sport. Whereas there's some man, if you're sensitive, but if you find that sensitive, you find that sensitive. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Would you ever go up to a classic?
Funny enough, my coach took me from 2 leg days to 1 leg day a week because my legs were going too big for my category.
No.
Yeah, and he was like, if you carry on doing 2 leg days a week, you might as well go do classic. But I wanna master men's physique. I feel like
I don't even know it's a flex. Just I was like, fuck that.
Nah, man.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, you're carry up. I'll be silly. Yeah,
man. Nah, I want to stay in men's physique. I feel like I have to look for it. The waist and then the taper. And yeah, I just really think this is my category.
You know, the men's classic. Let's just go into those guys quickly because they look seriously strong. Do you feel like men's classics could lift heavier than men training for world's strongest man competition?
Nah, 100% not. Because if you look at the ethos of being a bodybuilder, the aim is to put on quality tissue, not to lift heavy. So if you look at most bodybuilders, they got to a point that they plateau in terms of strength. Not that they plateau, they can probably go heavier, but their aim is to actually put on quality muscle. So they change their style training, whether it be supersets, drop sets, they do back off sets after doing a very high progressive load set. So they don't really focus on strength. They focus on mind-muscle connection and breaking down the muscle fibers in the most effective way, which is not injury, with less injuries, of course. Whereas strongmen, they just need 2 seconds to go bow.
Bro,
these guys are definitely strong because of the muscle they have, but they don't utilize the muscle to actually have strength. They utilize the muscle to actually grow even more.
Oh, wow. I never seen it like that. For the people that are struggling with their personal best, let's say someone's personal best out there is 100 kg.
Yeah.
What advice are you giving to someone like that to, get past that personal best?
Look at the small variables. Look at your quality of sleep.
Yeah.
Your supplementation. Of course, your diet as well. All of these variables people tend to overlook when it comes to strength and actually wanting to progress. These things matter a lot. Honestly, I really strive myself in getting 8 hours sleep. I'm my best self when I get 8 hours sleep. Someone can be like to you, oh, that's too, you're sleeping too much, but mate, if I fall asleep at 11 and wake up at 7 a.m, I'm still utilizing my day.
Yeah. I mean, 11 to 7 is still 8 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not losing too much on my day.
No.
But the way I see it, boy, anyone waking up past 7 a.m?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, when I used to fix it before.
Yeah. Was he working all night? Why did you change it? What made you change it?
Because he's always awake, and then he's such a he's a different friend from what I usually have a friend.
Yeah, and that's the benefit of being around each other, because you guys, if you're working together, you need to be on the same kind of body clock.
Yeah,
because if he needs you at 7 a.m, you need to be available at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
man.
Nah. Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's how we know each other for years.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
So you got God working, man.
No, it's true.
We sat down next to me in form.
Yeah.
And then we were from the same part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Mad.
I'm half Nigerian.
Yeah, he's half Nigerian. Been in.
Jeez.
Oh, you're Yoruba, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm more Yoruba than me.
Yeah, can you speak it? Can you speak Yoruba?
I understand it fully, but
fair
for me
enough.
to speak it, it's like it comes out naturally sometimes.
Yeah.
My mom will say something to him, I just reply back in Yoruba. She's like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, what? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Do you have siblings as well?
yeah, I got a little sister, man. She's doing really
Just one sister?
Yeah, she's doing really well for herself. Man.
Tough.
She's in uni. She studies psychology.
Yeah.
She's going into her final year next year. I mean, in September. So yeah, man.
Mad.
Yeah, I'm proud of her, man. I take care of her, man. That's my little sister, man.
No, definitely, man. Talk to me as well. Also with just working with brands. You know, what I mean, obviously you spoke about VQ. Are you Nova man as well? Aren't
Yeah,
you?
Nova man.
Nova man. Sorry, Nova. Me Fashion Nova. Check. No, I have to say it now because these guys are gonna see this video. You know what I mean? So check. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
What's that like? You know what I mean? In terms of just being a brand ambassador and also just representing their just fashion in general in terms of in the gym. What's that like for you?
In terms of like working with brands, I find it very easy, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm a creative person. I would have been doing this stuff even if I wasn't working with a brand.
Of course.
And if anything, they just gave me more of a momentum to go get my bag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the deals are pretty simple. Deliver these amount of deliverables a month.
Yeah. You get paid this amount.
So
nice.
That to me, it's work. So I mean, like for example, tomorrow I'm gonna crush 2 birds in 1 stone. My videographer's coming with me. I'm gonna get a YouTube video, and then we got the camera after. We'll get the content for the clothes.
Tough.
So like that to me, it allows me to actually be like, okay, cool. I'm motivated to carry on doing this. And both of them came to me around the same time. Funny enough,
is it
like both deals? Yeah. So like it's just like imagine like at that point all I was doing was sales, and then these two things over there. But I can't lie, it just diverted me away from my job.
Swear.
Yeah, because I'm bro, imagine like sitting in the office. Like I wasn't even doing 9 to 5, bro. I was doing like 40-hour weeks. Coming on Saturday, bro, my deal needs to go through. If I don't come in on Saturday, this person's gonna sabotage my deal. Like I was dealing with scandalous people, bro. So like
you're relying on other people now as
exactly.
well. So like actually, you know what I mean, say, oh yeah, we're gonna take the house, we're gonna do this, and then you're waiting for that to actually come through.
Exactly. So I'll come in the mornings, even sometimes before I go gym on a Saturday morning. Let me go to my I need to go to the office. Yeah, let me send this email. Cool. Yeah, let me close this boom because Monday I'm not leaving it to then. So like going from imagine having to stress about all of that.
Yeah.
To one deal being able to cover more than my salary. Like,
fuck it.
It's just a no-brainer. Like.
And then of course opportunities that it comes with, obviously you're on always about, aren't you? You're always flying to this place or that place.
Yeah, because like obviously like internet money's powerful, bro.
Yeah, so, like, we try to tap in as well. We try to tap in.
You guys are doing your thing right now because even with this, bro, like it's just an idea, obviously, because I see it in my head already. You could take this a place where you've elevated. You pick up the camera and go to the bar, spend 2 weeks filming people back and forth. Do you know what I mean? Come back with.
That's what we talk.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like you could take this anywhere with a podcast. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Now we appreciate it. We're grateful for even like. I mean, the way we started, it was in this house. I remember we said, "Yo, bro, I want to do a gym podcast." You know, his first response.
And this is a niche, bro. There's not many people doing this.
Nah, obviously we'll keep it at that. There's not a lot of people doing it. But when I said it to him, the first response, this is my friend Heather. He said, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
With like the you know, like you ever had conviction? You're almost blown away. Like, oh shit, now it's gonna happen. And
look at it.
I mean, it's progressed to what it is, and obviously we're always trying to climb higher and higher. And like I said, it's been a journey. Yeah. Let's talk about your the groups that you've been a part of. So right now, obviously, I won't call it a group. There's a post with you and Ulysses, and there's like 5 of you guys.
There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us, and you guys look like Black Power Rangers.
Bro,
like
we posted that 8 months ago.
Madness.
So now, I kid you not, if I go on my Instagram and slide down, there's probably 2-3 comments already,
bro.
Every 5 minutes. That post, bro. In terms of reach, crazy. And there was like 5 of them. We did 5 of them. We just rolled each one out every week.
Even on TikTok, there's one on TikTok. I forgot the song they used. But Rick Ross used a sample with Tiger or Dope. Anyways, good song. By the way, song choices that you pick sometimes, it's like, no, because he has the funky music taste. Very funky.
Well, versatile.
Very too versatile, man. Too versatile. That's what we put it. But like, talk to me. What was it like linking up with Ulysses and them and there?
Do you know what it was? The first time I saw Ulysses in the gym, I was still working in sales, and like I nearly fanboyed. But like it was cool because the guy that was the cameraman for him, he saw me and he's like, "Yo, bro, you're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing." And he's like, me in front of Ulysses. So like, imagine you're praising me, and then I'm trying to talk to Ulysses. So Ulysses like, that's to me. I'm like, yeah, cool. And then I followed him on the gram, and like, bro, like he'd comment on my pictures. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's Ulysses. That's crazy. But like, I got the message through Rick. Rick is like, so I did some content with him recently last week. Where we were in a suit and whatnot. But like, Rick, he's very resourceful. So he just messaged me saying, "Yo, Ulysses wants to do some content with you." I said, "Don't you need to ask me twice?" I never knew it would be something like that. Like even that was my first YouTube video to blow up as well.
Really?
Because I just played on the narrative. When it comes to content creation, I always think what's going to entice people.
It's true.
So I realized all of us are Nigerian. Let me just say something to do with Nigeria.
I saw the flag on there. I thought you guys were even in Nigeria when you guys.
No. But the funny thing is, it's like he went Nigeria like a month later, and everyone's like, "Where's the squad?"
Man.
So I was just like, damn. I need to go to Nigeria, man.
You ain't been Nigeria?
I haven't been Nigeria in years, bro.
Brother.
You know what it is, bro?
Yeah.
It's like my family, we haven't been there.
Oh yeah, man.
So
it's like that fear. Not fear, but it's like
it's not a fair thing as well.
Not resilience, but like you haven't done it. You're like you're just waiting to do it.
Yeah, and at the same time as well, it's like I want to go there and know I'm going with the right people. Do you know what I mean?
People that know where to go.
If I'd been with my family a couple times, I'd be okay. You know what I mean? But like, I want to go there with the right people. So I'm waiting. I might go this year. You never know. But like, it's just more of a case. I want to go there and actually do something with the community because I've got a lot of Nigerians, bro. Even on YouTube. Bro.
They're everywhere.
Bro, every hour, you're my big bro. You're my inspiration. I'm like, wow.
Like, that's how they talk, bro. Like, obviously, like, so we're both Nigerians. We have Nigerians, like, bro, there's people in my DMs, yo, bro. Like, I like what you're doing, big bro. Like, bro, like, what do you want to say, bro?
Bro, even, I'm not even lying, bro. Like, even when I come on YouTube, bro, like, a lot of these kids, like, they're just there on YouTube.
You, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, that's powerful. So, like, for me, it's like, the idea of going to Nigeria is going there to help with the accomplishments I have to help elevate the environment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Whether
definitely.
it's like making a community out there or having like a gym event, that's how I want to give back. Do you know what I mean?
Strong.
Bro, Prosper went out there.
Is it?
Yeah, he went out there last year, December.
Okay.
Yeah, and bro, he linked up with some guy, bro. The guy made him like a dwarf, and Prosper's mad. Like,
Yeah, no, the process big.
so I'm just like, bro, like that new guys, crazy, man.
That is sorry, bro. That's mad. I thought you would have been a few times. You look like someone that's like you get in touch with the soil. Anyway, go to Nigeria and you can.
No, I definitely need to go back. I'm even mad at myself that I haven't gone back yet. Yeah, completely.
That's mad. Brother, talk to me about your diet.
Yeah.
Obviously things are different now, but like you had a period where you were eating quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, lots of, and I say that through the restaurant pictures. Like, it's like everyone was inviting you. Coco.
Yeah, I'd go to every restaurant, man. But like, I feel like that was a version of me that it's like funny enough. For example, like even when I won in Romania, when I came back, like first thing I went to all these restaurants. I still have relationships with the manager. Like even they opened another Coco in Dubai. The guy,
they have Coco in Dubai.
Yeah,
they go on in Lakeside.
Mate, Andrew Tate was in there the other day. I was watching Andrew Tate's YouTube video. Who's in Coco in Dubai? But the owner was like, yeah, when you're in Dubai, come to that one. So I'm like, I've made all these relationships with these people, but like, yeah, they understand it as well, man. Like even their food pages, when I've been shows, they be like commenting, yay, come celebrate. Yeah, man. But yeah, my diet back then, out the window. I was still working in sales back then.
So you just eating anything,
bro? I'd finish on a weekend. I'm like, what?
Which is like a
back then, obviously, I was still in a relationship as well. So like, that was just a routine for us.
Mad.
You know what I mean?
Well, what's your cheat meals then,
bro?
Yeah.
Do you know what the fuck? Bro, aye.
Nah, bro,
listen, the foodie in me is about to come out.
Yeah,
the funny thing is my coach granted me a cheat meal for this weekend.
No way.
Yeah, because I dropped it to a new low. So he was like, yeah, go have a cheat meal. I'm still 13.5 weeks out. Like,
First.
So like, bro, have you had a coco roll? Coco roll.
Oh, this is the Japanese thing, the sushi and bento.
That place is too dank.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, that place is too dank. I'll get.
But he said it like an after style. Sorry,
because you know what coco means in Yoruba?
Yeah, I know. But
it means
like,
ants.
Yeah, it means ants. But we said, but like, bro, it's like, yeah.
Do you know why? Because I got emphasis for this, bro. I'm looking forward to cheat meal, bro. I've been eating chicken, rice, and veg all week. I deserve this.
No seasoning. I say no seasoning. Minimum seasoning.
Minimum seasoning, man.
Fuck, what's that? Salt, black pepper,
mate. All pepper seasoning, a little bit drizzle on top with a Himalayan salt. Plain rice, chicken, and veg. But hey, like. You gotta do what you gotta do.
What's your cockroach order?
Okay, so this I've already got it mapped out, bro. I'm gonna have the rice bowl, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the crispy chili chicken,
Whoa.
and I'm gonna get the chicken teriyaki.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a salmon raw sushi on the side, bro. That's my Saturday night sorted already. Cause bro, this week I've jogged, bro. I've jogged this week, bro.
You've done your thing still. You've done your thing. I like the sweet sour chicken though, right?
Oh, it's too damn,
sweet sour chicken, yeah. What?
I tried the salmon one time inside the rice, but I kept getting bones. I was like, nah, man.
I like fish. I love sushi too as well.
Yeah,
but I feel like cockroach when you're getting that hot, right? When you're getting that white steamed rice, just get with the sweet chili chicken for me. But obviously, I respect crispy chili chicken too. Fucking hell, bro. I think you're gonna give us. This is the best cheat meal I've heard, by the way,
bro. Bro, I can't eat that poison, bro.
McDee's is poison. Thank
bro,
you.
McDee's safe.
Yeah, you don't know.
Safe. Do you know what their chicken nuggets are made out of? They'll tell you it's 100% chicken. That's 100% chicken brain, chicken bones. Bro, they even put the testicles of chicken in there, but just blend it. Blend it with some flour, and then they make a paste, and that's a chicken nugget.
No,
bro.
Way.
Let me stop before McDonald's come and sue us. But
no, sue this place now, bro.
This is his platform, bro.
Bro, fuck McDonald's. Like,
but like,
I will reject their money though.
Yeah.
They came through saying that, he gave me.
But the funny thing is that it just shows how powerful McDonald's is. If you've looked at the fact that McDonald's hasn't marketed on the actual fitness community and how people are becoming so so big on wellness, that you thought they would. Okay, cool. Let's make a healthy section and whatnot.
Yeah.
Bro, that Caesar salad is just the Caesar chicken and wrap with no wrap.
That's it, bro. That's it. That's literally it.
Mate, it's still high in sodium. It's
calories.
still got a lot of mayonnaise, probably. It's still got the same chicken fillets that they put in the burgers. Like, come on, you can't be fooled.
African food, bro. You know what I mean? Talk to me. What's your opinions on the nutritional value of it?
Mate, heavily carb driven. Like, it's scary, bro. But at the same time, bro, I love my food, man.
Bro.
But I have it like once a year, bro. Like
once a year.
Once or twice a year. Do you know what it is? I go to my mum, like, for example, when I finished in Romania, bro, within 24 hours, we were back in the UK. I was in my mum's house. Yeah. With my feet up eating pounded yam and gussi, bro.
Nice.
But the thing is, she couldn't make it with no palm oil.
Wow.
Because, bro, if I had put palm oil in my body, 1 day after competing, bro, bam, the hospital would have heard about what I'm doing.
Swear down.
Bro, palm oil is the most aggressive oil you can put in your body. But the thing is, everyone will bash you because it depends, obviously, if you take it in moderation, right? But the thing is, if you look at African food, the amount of palm oil that is used, like, you can use a fair bit of palm oil. It's actually used as a good preservative, right? So even if you look at some foods that are made to have a lifelong span, they use palm oil extract as a preservative. But
that's crazy.
You see us Africans, this is the whole bottle of palm oil.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, fam, the gussi soup will be full, bro. You see the palm oil sitting on top. I can't lie, it will taste nice. It will taste amazing. But
I said this.
God help you the next day.
I said this when Magnamese came on, and she put the we were talking about the ice.
Yeah.
When you put it, have you seen that thing when you have like a bath of palm oil, you put ice on it, and then you scoop it around, you lift it up, and then you see just that orange looking jelly thing coming out of the ice. Like, bro, and you think putting that in your belly, where is the benefits?
Exactly
of that?
Especially being a bodybuilder as well. We're sort of aware of our bodies in terms of like gut health. All these things. I take probiotics every morning. It's it's like even just like greens as well, or even just certain things like apple cider vinegar to help my blood sugar levels. I'm such a health advocate.
Yeah,
I know that damage that's doing to my body.
It's insane. It's absolutely through the roof. The rise in gym content.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been doing this for so long, man. Yeah. Watching it grow to what it is right now, and it's gonna. I see it growing even more.
It's crazy.
I mean? Why do you think it is? Why do you think gym content has gotten to the level it is now?
I think gym content's got to the way it has. I think COVID had a part to play with it as well.
Yeah,
a lot of people had time to actually discover social media during COVID. Yeah. So what ended up happening with that is, well, people ended up realizing, okay, I can monetize on social media. So it's like you haven't even got to be the most fittest person to be a fitness influencer anymore.
No, just have content.
Just have content and be relatable. So a lot of people have actually come into the fitness industry and provided good for it. Yeah. And I feel like it's become a thing of like monkey see, monkey do at the same time as well. Like, I even have cases where people are copying my content, like bar for bar.
How do you feel about
clothes for clothes? At the end of the day, like, I'm happy I inspired you, bro. But like, give me some flowers, man.
Bro, we have it as well. Yeah, I mean, we have it too. People obviously trying to start their gym content or start their gym podcast, and there's nothing against it. Just, I mean,
that's when work rate. That's when work rate comes down to it, man. Like,
but don't you feel good about that though? People copying.
100%. I do. Do you know what it is? I just appreciate like when someone can at least be honest and be like, yeah, bro, like, I got my flowers from you. Like, for example, I've come across guys, like, even people sent me people's pages before. Like, yo, my content's being scripted. Like, it's like you took my blueprint, bro.
Yeah.
But you don't follow me. You don't give me no engagement.
No. What's their engagement like? Is it good as well?
I mean, they're consistent. I don't look at engagement. I look at consistency.
Is it to your level though? Do you feel like?
I mean, there's different levels because, for example, I could have 1 month when I have bad engagement, the next month it just picks up again. It's like a spiral social media. So like, I never look at someone else that has less followers than me and think, oh, you're not on. I just look at their consistency.
Of course,
because it's like if you have
quality as well, right?
Yeah. If you have quality and consistency, like. You doesn't matter how many followers you have. There's people that have 10k followers that are getting more views than people that have hundreds of k followers. I mean, people have grown their following from years ago, still sitting on 200, 300k, but struggle to get 1,000 likes. You've lost your traction. Yeah. Whereas there's people that are building momentum that are on 10k followers that they've got that traction. So brands look at this as well. So I don't even think it comes down to follower count. It just comes to how the quality of the content and the consistency. Because there was periods of time when my content, I was consistent and the quality was there, but the engagement wasn't coming for a long time for a reason. Like for 6 months, I realized I was just like, what's going on my social media? But I stopped looking at the numbers and just focused on the quality. Because even like when it came to working with certain brands like BQ, obviously I do campaigns and like I model for them sometimes on the website. I'll be like, oh, my engagement's not been there. But but you're still getting people that are buying your clothes and using your code. Yeah. And the quality is still doing well when we use on advertisements. Of course. It gets a lot of click rate. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. You're doing your thing. It's not just about that, what brands are looking for. So I'll never look at anyone's following and be like, that's weird. Like, it's just Instagram at the end of the day. Like, numbers, your aura in real life says a lot about you. Of course. So like, like, you can't lie about aura as well. Exactly that. So like when I look at someone taking my blueprint and not giving me flowers, I'm like, okay, bro, like you're clearly watching me. Like, bro, I don't bad. Like, I can't even have a conversation with you. You even moved to the same gym that I go to, bro. Like, what? They want to copy the concept that bad.
No, hey, look, the director always says this anyways, man. You can copy the answers, but you have to show your working out.
100%.
You have to show your working out.
And the thing is about me, bro, I'm not a funny person. Like, if someone like is inspired by what I'm doing, bro, I'll give you a recognition. But like, if you're just taking what I'm doing and not even
mentioning your name, nothing.
Like, I'm not gonna look at you any sideways. I'm just gonna be like, that's you, bro.
Obviously, lastly, we always like to before we get into the last question, I want to put this one first ahead of it. To anyone that's struggling in the gym, someone that wants to get in or they're having difficulties, what kind of message do you have for those kind of people?
Sign up to my online coaching, www.dwaynelati.com. I'm joking. Let me be serious.
Make sure you put that in. Go on, bro.
No, seriously, I would say just learn the fundamentals. Learn sleep, recovery, and nutrition. Those 3 little variables there, even if it's something small that you change, it's always going to have a positive effect towards your body. Yeah.
Of course, man. Like I said, we always encourage everyone to go to the gym, no matter what size you are. I mean, the gym doesn't bite. It welcomes everyone with open hands.
Exactly that.
Dwayne, last question, obviously. What has gym done for your mental health?
Everything.
Yeah?
Everything. Down to giving me a purpose, down to giving me a level of discipline that I can actually use that same discipline to acquire other things in my life. It's been everything to me. It's given me a sense of purpose. When I didn't know what I was doing in my life, the gym was always there. So that place is loyal.
Yeah.
Definitely getting there.
Yeah. Nah. It's been the Paintalks podcast. Dwayne, honestly, thank you so much, bro, for pulling through, man. Honestly, the support is, we can't tell you how much we appreciate it, man. But thank you so much for joining us in part of our journey, and we're always following yours, we're always going to be supporting it. And like I said, that's from the Paintalks. Obviously, do you have anything you want to add towards the ending?
Yeah, man, thank you for having me, man. Honestly, great vibes. I forgot the camera was there most of the time, man, because the conversation was just so lit. Yeah, guys, honestly, look out for this podcast. I've seen them all over TikTok as well. Bro, they're onto something as well, man. I'm happy to see what the future holds for them as well. Come on, man.
Appreciate it, man. Dwayne, my brother, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Come on, man.